All right, yo. Today we're gonna talk about my weed smokers. I did record my self doubt video. I did say I was gonna talk about my experience on letting go of smoking, and today's the day. I make this closer so I can lean this. I can lean this phone over. Today's the day, or not. I want to talk about how I decided to quit smoking. It's been like a week. It's only been a week, and I haven't really gotten urges of smoking since I've been on my semen retention as well. So I've been getting more urges of the semen retention than I have been of smoking. And I wanted to say, look, smoking, I love smoking. All right, I love being high. I love just doing shit while I'm high, watching TV, doing this and that, eating. I love doing all that shit when I'm high. But I gotta come to a realization that I like being sober more than I like being high. If you like being high more than you like being sober, that's like a code red right there. That's a high alert that you gotta quit smoking. You gotta lay back on the smoking. Because what happens when you smoke so much that you enjoy smoking more than you enjoy being sober? You enjoy being high more than you enjoy being sober. What happens there is that your mind just starts coping with things differently. Because your THC levels are high, you're thinking a lot more. Your mind just starts coping with life a lot differently. And now when you go back to not wanting to smoke, to not smoking, it's gonna be harder. And it's gonna be harder just for the reason that when you're sober, you cope with things a lot different than when you're stoned. And when you can't cope with life when you're sober, when you can't cope with life when you're sober, it's gonna be so hard for you to stop because it's gonna make you sad. It's gonna make you depressed. It's gonna make you feel like you're worthless. It's gonna make you feel so much emotion. It's gonna make you feel so much self doubt. And that's why I quit smoking. Cause one, I love smoking, but I love being sober a lot more. I love being sober, and that's why it wasn't hard for me to stop smoking. But the thing is that, and I always say this, I'm always gonna say this. Every single second, you're a new person. Every single second, you're a new you, and you saying this to yourself is gonna open up doors and opportunities, and it's gonna open up your mind to so much shit to change. It's okay to change. You're your own human. As long as you like that you're changing into who you are, is cool. If you're more comfortable being yourself because of your change, then by all means, you should be open to changes because changing isn't a bad thing. People might say, oh, you're switching up. People might say, oh, you're changing, you're different, like this and that. But at the end of the day, look, at the end of the day, you're doing what's best for you. You're not doing what's best for them because they're not living your life. They're not in your head. They're not in your mind. They're not feeling the feelings you're feeling. You're feeling the feelings you're feeling. You shouldn't give a fuck what anyone is going to say because you're your own person. Other people's thoughts don't matter. If they're over here judging you, then that means they're not on their shit. They're not on their life improving shit. Like, you're trying to change for the better. If they're over here judging you because of that you're changing, then they don't know the secret. They don't know the secret. And the secret is that you must be willing to change to grow. You must be willing to change in order to grow. That's the secret. Because you can't stay the same person your whole life. You can't. And it's sad to say, maybe you like the person you are right now. You like your personality. You like this and that. You like that. But at the end of the day, it's all about mentality. You could like the person you are, but you might not be happy. And I'm telling you guys this because I know. I never stepped out my comfort zone back then. Back then, I used to be on my comfort zone 24/7. Now I'm doing shit that I find uncomfortable. I just took a cold ass shower this morning. I just said, fuck it. Turn on the fucking water and just stayed there. I knew it was going to be fucking uncomfortable, and it was. That shit was stupid uncomfortable. That shit had me shivering. But you know what? That's something that I see I can get a benefit off of. Because if I'm feeling uncomfortable off of a shower, imagine how I'm going to be feeling when I get in an uncomfortable situation in real life. I'm going to feel used to the feeling. I'm gonna be able to function a lot more than I would have if I didn't take cold showers. And that's why cold showers are beneficial, at least in my opinion. You know, you guys can do your research. You guys can look up benefits of cold showers, and but we're not here to talk about that right now. You know, I just want everyone to know that you must be willing to change in order to grow. And look, if you like smoking, but you know it isn't right, but then you think about it and you're like, smoking isn't even bad. If you're thinking it's not right and you don't feel right doing it, but you still do it, that means that it's just not your time, man. You gotta work on your shit. You gotta work on yourself, and that's just simple facts right there. You know, like it's hard, but everything in life that is hard, it benefits you. Benefits you. It's simple. You know, if you want to be great, you have to start acting great. If you want to be a king, you have to start thinking like a king or a queen. If you want to be your best version of yourself, you have to start taking steps now to be the best version of yourself. And I feel motivated as fuck. I'm telling you guys, I just started doing shit to benefit me in the long run in the morning, and it brought my confidence up so much. I feel so fucking like, I feel hella good. My vibration is high right now. But I am tired. Yeah. I am tired. But everything's gonna be good, man. Like, you just gotta get all that doubt out the way. You gotta focus on yourself, and you gotta have confidence in yourself, and you just can't be giving a fuck what people think, because they're not living your life. You're living your life, just like I'm living my life. I'm not gonna go look at the common sense of this. Look, you're changing things about yourself. You're doing yourself. You know, you're improving things in your life. And just think about someone like me, you know, a regular ass person just coming up to you and going like, you're switching up. Like, you're not the same person you used to be. Like, I like the other version of you better. Yeah, you like the other version of me better, because that other version of me wasn't doing shit. Real shit. The other version of me wasn't doing shit with my life, just like you aren't doing shit with your life. There's simple facts. It's like you gotta be confident in yourself. You gotta be confident in what you're doing. Even if it fails, there is no failure. There is no loss. You only lose when you quit. That's simple facts. You only lose when you quit. You gotta be confident in what you're doing. You gotta be confident in what you say. You know, you can't be focused on these females either. There's so much more shit than pussy in this life. There's so much more shit to this life. You know, there's so much shit to do with yourself. You gotta learn about yourself. Attract things that you want in your life. You wanna build the life you want. You don't wanna be in your deathbed knowing damn well you didn't do what you wanted to do your life. You don't wanna be that's the last shit I wanna be doing, I'll tell you that much. If I had a greatest fear, that's my greatest fear right there. That's my greatest fear. And it's not even fear of failure. It's fear of not being my best version of myself. You gotta stay at a high vibration. You gotta keep your mentality, your goals, everything in reach. Everything's in reach. There's nothing that isn't out of reach. It's all in your mind. It's all that mindset you have. You gotta change your mindset. If you have a sad, depressing mindset, I get it. I've been there. You know, I did that, done that. I'm out of it now. I'm doing good for myself. I'm living my life. I'm enjoying my fucking life. Like, what else do you want me to do? Nothing. Because I don't give a fuck what you want me to do. I'm doing me. I'm doing what I want to do. And the simple fact that you just gotta be your best version of yourself. If you're living your entire life giving a fuck what other people are saying, you're not living your life. You're living their life. You're living the perception of their life. You're living in their world. You're just a bot. You're a bot. That's what a bot is. You know, you see the same people every day, and they never change. They're always the same people doing the same thing. That's what a bot is. That's pretty much what a bot is. You gotta do better. You gotta inspire people. You gotta get people around you looking at you going like, damn, like this fool's really doing shit. This fool inspiring them to change their life. Cause I know damn well I have people who inspire me. I have people who inspire me, and now I'm doing this shit. I'm sorry I keep yawning. I woke up earlier than usual because I'm trying to go to bed early tonight, even though I closed last night. But I just want to come up here and tell you guys about this, you know, like motivate. I want to motivate people. I want people to be motivated like how I'm motivated right now because it feels fucking good. Being motivated feels bomb as fuck. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, let me think, okay. Look. Back then, the mentality I had, I would be looking at today like, I don't want to do shit. I'm just trying to stay inside, play video games. I want to do this and that. I want to do this other thing. Now, I'm like, oh, hell yeah, I want to record a video. I'm going to go out with some homies just fuck around. Not fuck around, you know, because you gotta, the thing about my friend group, is that we all have really positive mindsets. You know, we want so much in our lives, and we really like we're uplifting each other pretty much. Like my circle, all my homies are like brothers to me. We've been knowing each other for over 9 years. We met in elementary, and it's like we're all brothers. You know, we have different perspectives on things, different visions, but at the end, it's always the same goal: to better ourselves and do our shit right, live this life right, to get our money right too, you know. And those are the type of people you want to surround yourself with too, because you can't surround yourself with negative ass people. If you want to improve, if you want to live your best life, you can be surrounding yourself with people that aren't even doing shit with their lives. And it's sad, you know, because it might be a really close friend of yours, and it's sad because if that person is a sad person, either one, try to uplift them, try to do your shit, motivate him and him or her, and get them out that depressing side of the mind, or just let them go. Because at the end of the day, if you can't uplift them, if you've tried to uplift them, but he's still at that low vibration, what are you doing for yourself? You ain't doing anything good for yourself, I'll tell you that. You ain't doing nothing that benefits you or him or her. I'd rather just let them go. If you were homies, come back. You know, come back when you got your shit right, when you got your bread right, when you got your mindset right. Come back and inspire, hustle and motivate. Like Nipsey says, you know, like we just gotta keep positive. That's all it is. That's all the mindset is. Just keep positive with everything, you know, love everything. Love everything. Like show that emotion, express that emotion. Love doesn't have to be like you're attached to something, but love is more like a feeling. Like you feel, I know I love this. I know I really want to keep doing this. Shit like that. It's just simple, man. I just want you guys to stay motivated, you know? I don't want you guys to be all sad and depressed and shit. I want you guys to focus on yourself. Be you. Get your mind right. Get everything right. Like life is too short and life is too good for you to be doing bullshit, you know? Like I got so much shit to figure out about myself, you know? I got so much shit to figure out within. But I'm taking it a day at a time. Oh, I shouldn't have woken up early. Nah, but I'm actually not trying to go to sleep late anymore. I'm in the process of fixing my work schedule, so we'll see. We'll see how this goes. But look, man, be the best version of yourself. Be your best self. Don't give a fuck what other people say. As long as you know you're focused on yourself, ain't nothing to stress about. Nothing to stress about. You're just doing you, living your own life. Do you. Real shit, real talk. But that's what, like the fifth time I yawn? But I want you guys to have a good day, a good night, a blissful ass life. Honestly, comment down below, you know, if you guys want to hit me up, or just comment positive things, you know, for people that come on this channel. Like they see the type of channel it's gonna be. It's gonna be a positive channel. I don't want anything but positiveness, and I know I'm gonna be doing my best to give positiveness, so I don't even care what negative people gotta say, to be honest. But again, Go ahead, comment down below. You know, tell me a little bit about yourself. If you guys happen to see this video, I'd love to know a little bit of whoever's viewing this video right now. You know, like I find shit like that so interesting. But you guys have a blessed Father's Day, man.